been quite a while since I've done a recording, huh? Been over a month, I'd say so. Where have I been? Um, there's not a lot of you to explain this to, you know? I only have around 620 whatever subs, but I still want to put it out there where I've been, because to grow your channel, you've got to be consistent, and I have not been consistent. What did I say in that Fierce to Fathom video? No more 2 to 3 week breaks and all that? Yeah, that didn't go well. Long story short, about a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, I had a near-death experience. It wasn't pretty. I got in a car accident. I say it was probably the scariest moment of my entire life. But I'm here. And I thank God I'm still here. I wasn't the one driving, it was my friend. I'm not going to say who he is, not give out any information about the crash, but the point is that he's okay, I'm okay. I unfortunately came out with a broken femur. Yeah, that's what's in my leg now. Go ahead and make all the cyborg jokes, all the robot jokes, I've heard them all! It really changed my view on a lot of things. Not with the anything in the sense of like I'm going to go crazy or be like a weird, like, I don't know. Just in the fact that life is a lot more precious than you think. You like, it could just be me. I could be the crazy one here, but sometimes, well, before this, I've just forgotten that people die. Like, I forget that no one lives forever. Like, eventually everyone dies. It's like, eventually in like 40, 50 years, I'm going to hear about celebrities I've grown up watching dying of old age or other causes, and sometimes I forget that they die, or that we die, sorry. I forget that exists because I'm too busy living my life. But after this, after almost dying, I see life a lot differently. It's kind of like I'm a little bit scared. I feel like I can't go outside without thinking, holy fuck, I'm gonna, walk in front of a car and get hit, and then I'm gone. Or like, I'm gonna step on something and trip and fall and crack my head. That's what it's felt like for the past 3 weeks. I was in hospital, chilling for about a week, and I was just miserable. It was miserable as hell in there. Did not like it, and it was rough. Since I have a broken leg now, I can't work, so I'm not making money. I hate being home all the time. It really fucks with my head. Just sitting in my room all day, every day. For the first 3 weeks, I was just laying in bed because I couldn't get up. I couldn't move. It was hard for me to go to the bathroom. I couldn't do anything. I had to get my family to help me do everything. It was miserable. And then it's only the fact, I think yesterday or the day before, I went, fuck it, I'm just gonna sit at my computer and just start to try and go back to normal, and I'm fine. I have my foot leveled up on a box. I still can't really bend my leg properly like this. Like, before I could only really have it like from like here to like here, but now I can slightly bend it a bit more because like when I bend my leg, it hurts so much. So I can't sit very low. I have to sit on like higher stuff. Like if I sit low to the ground, you have to kind of bend your leg more. So the lower I sit, the more it hurts. I've been on crutches for the past 3 weeks, and it sucks. But now I'm just walking because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of just being at home by myself. Well, I'm not by myself, but I'm just sick of just not going anywhere. Like, I'm scared to get in cars. Like, I got invited to this party to go to, like, last Friday. Didn't go because just no way I could have got there. It was in walking distance. I can't even walk. And it's hard, but I'm gonna have to try and just get over that, because there's no way I can live the rest of my life being scared to go in a car. I missed out on a big thing, what could have changed, well, my life, but just I had an audition to go to college in the States. I want to go to the States because that's where my other side of my family's from. I'm a U.S. citizen. I want to go to AMDA College. It's a performing arts college, either New York or Los Angeles. I wanted to go there for my acting course. They came here last Friday for auditions, so you could audition and then you could try and get a scholarship, or you could just get in and then do it that way or whatever. And I had my lines all planned out. I had my 2 scenes I wanted to do. I had them all planned out, practiced, readied, and then bam, life just hit me like that. So couldn't go to the audition, so I either have to wait till next year, or just whenever they come back next, which I think is literally next year. So that's not happening because I would have gone to the States next year and started fall next year, but that's not happening anymore because I couldn't go there because it's a train ride there, and obviously I can't stand. Well, I can stand now, like I can stand up. One thing I can question is I figured out the way I broke my leg was that my side of the car slammed into a tree, and the door dented in, which probably caused my leg to break. Cause my dumb ass was probably man spreading, you know what I'm saying? But this here, I had something go straight through my cheek. I thought it was glass, but there was no glass found, and there's no way glass would have gone through my face, and there wouldn't have been glass in my mouth unless I swallowed it somehow. My mom thought it was like my tooth, but there's no way my tooth could have hit there. I don't know how something went straight through my face, but yeah, I had a hole in my face. I had stitches there, and now it's just healing up. So I might have that there for the rest of my life, or not. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have stitches all on my legs from the surgery because they put a metal rod straight in my femur. I decided to look it up the other day and look at the surgery. Oh, wow, it's painful. It looked painful. They literally just right into your femur. I'm like, oh, damn, it's brutal. Yeah, it's crazy. I have about 5-6 videos I was editing in the works. I had a game what's probably not going to do well now because, like, you know, that one period of time before that game was over, it was that spider game everyone was playing, Arachnus something, I forgot the name of it. I recorded that, and I was in the middle of editing that. I had the last Fears to Fathom video recorded, and I'm in the middle of editing that as well, which I'm still going to get out one day. I had about 3 videos with Pluto 11 recorded, and one of them being edited, or was in the middle of being edited, and that was going to come out after the spider video because I recorded that on the day. And I had a Try Not to Laugh video, which I just don't think I'm going to finish editing that because I just don't like it. I'm going to be real. And a few other small indie ones. I was at work before I got in the crash, so it's the fact as well. I just feel like that the last thing I was doing in life was working, and stressed about if I did the clothes properly. It's just crazy to me, but I am extremely grateful I'm still alive. You have no idea. I thought I was dead. They hooked me up with fucking ketamine, by the way. And I thought I was dead when I was on that because what I saw in my brain was just waves and just, it's like everything I was hearing was like in brain waves, and I just saw swirls and my head was fuzzy and I was hearing stuff out loud, but I couldn't quite put the words together. And then every time someone said something, I thought about the words. So let's say someone was like, give me a glass of water. I thought about the word gimme. I'm like, gimme means this, and then tha means this, and then all that. That's all I was thinking about. That's how I was comprehending stuff. And then I heard the paramedic go, can you open your eyes for me? And I just opened my eyes. And I'm like, I'm still here. It's crazy. This thing there was to levitate my leg on. in bed, but I don't need it anymore. I just use a small little pillow. I appreciate the love everyone has given me, from family, friends, obviously. Shout out everyone who saw me in hospital. It's taken me a while to record this video because I don't know if I should. I just don't want to think people are like, I'm just trying to speak my thoughts, vent a little bit, just get it out there, because I'm not trying to do it for attention or anything, which is why I'm not going to name this video I was in a car accident or anything like that, because I'm not doing this video for clicks or anything. I'm just venting just to the small audience I have. But if I were to say one thing from this experience, it is appreciate the life you have, because you never know when something's going to change. I was so scared my leg was going to get amputated because all I could think about was my future. I was like, I can't become an actor if my leg gets amputated. How am I going to move? How am I going to do this? Because my leg was hurting after the crash. Because I tried to get out the car and I realized I couldn't get out because of my leg. But in reality, I couldn't get out anyway because the car was up against a tree. So that had to literally rip open my side of the door. Yeah, I thought my leg was amputated. I thought my leg was gone. But then I was wiggling my toes and I was like, oh, I'm cool. And the funniest thing is there's sap on the tree we crashed into. And I thought that was my blood. I'm like, bro, I'm good. I thought I was goner. I was like, bro, it's just me processing the last moments. And then I was like looking around all over me. I'm like, bro, am I impaled? I thought I was impaled. My friend thought I was impaled, and he panicked because I thought I was impaled. And then he went, no, that's sap. And I was like, oh shit. Is that edible? I said a lot of things in that crash, but it was all shock and just me trying to comfort myself. Because I went from panicking just to cracking jokes. Because I was just cracking jokes the entire time. I was like joking with the paramedics, and then they were telling my mom that they're glad I was, because I was talking, I wasn't panicking, I was doing everything they were saying. I'm mad they cut my jacket off me. My favorite jacket, my gray one, y'all saw me, the ones I'll show in like whatever I can show. The jacket I've worn multiple times. They cut my gray jacket off me. I love that jacket because they had to cut my shit off me, because like they had to see if I had like any bones sticking out or anything, because they thought I fucked my pelvis up. And that's just, I'm like, I'm grateful it's just my leg and like my face and a glass all on my hands, but my hand's mostly healed. I have this on my hand now, but that's the only thing left besides this, but that's from a skin tore off, but that's already healing. And yeah, my hands are like mostly healed now, but yeah, it's crazy. There's a lot of things what happened, but I'm not gonna get into every single little thing. But I'm getting back on my feet. I can't wait to go back to work. As much as I used to hate and bitch about going to work, I'll never bitch about it again, because I can't stand being I'm not someone just to sit at home all day and do nothing. I used to literally go out mostly like every day. Either I would be at work, I would go out after work and do something, or if I wasn't here, my friends would pick me up and we'd go out and do something. Like there'd be just never a day where I'd just be at home. I was either at work, come home, or I'm at home and then we go somewhere. I was barely home all day, every day. So the fact that I've been home for almost 3 weeks, just in my room, and the only time I've been out is when I had to go back to the hospital to change my dressings on my stitches or get a blood test at the doctor's, which has only been 3 times. I've only been out 3 times. It's rough. So I'm slowly getting back on my feet. I haven't been able to go to the gym, so I'm just so scared about losing progress, putting back on weight. I lost over the course of last year and the year before, because I went from 135 to now I'm like 85. That's a lot of work, and I'm just scared I'm going to put all that back on. Going to the gym helped me a lot with my headspace and all that, and everything's been taken away from me going outside to going to work. And even I couldn't work on my computer because I wasn't able to sit down, because when I sat down my leg would bend too much, so I'd be in so much pain because the bottom of my thigh would be hitting, and then the stitches on the side of my thigh, so I couldn't even sit down if I wanted to. It was painful sitting in a wheelchair to go to the doctors and the hospital and all that. I would be laying in my bed playing on my PS5 all day, every day. I've watched like 35 episodes of One Piece in one day. Who does that? Slowly getting back on my feet. and I will return with videos. They will be from before the crash, and then I will let you know when I'm recording from after. But the next 4, 5, 6 videos will probably be before. Because if I still want to release that Spider-If video, if y'all still want to see that, I'll still release it. I wouldn't be surprised if anyone watches this video. It's just me ranting, barely edited. All y'all brain rot kids, bro, can't watch a single video without having fucking text on the screen. Boom, 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 explode. Just appreciate the life you have. Because you never know when anything could change. I'm very lucky. I only had a broken leg. Clean break as well. So appreciate the life you have. And I will be back. I don't know when. It could be next week, 2, 3 weeks, 2 months, 4 months. When I feel like the time is right, I will be back. And better than ever. Yeah.
It's Pluto 11 content. If I don't edit the other one, can you see you?
Yeah,
Felt good. Yeah, I still don't know if I'm gonna edit the other one first, and then because I still have the Huntsman video to do, the video I recorded before you came over, the 3 we did together. Then I have another one I did by myself, and then I didn't get to edit it because I ended up here, and my face is getting a bit better.
You can call it the Crash of 25.
Bro, I might have to. Is this a FNAF at Freddy's reference?
Yes.
Holy shit.